The key thing I would like to see is to treat REITs in a sensible fashion rather than confuse their role within the entire investment environment, and adopt a common sense approach to them, which frankly I think the regulators could have done and excluded them from this onerously burdensome legislation in the first place. So I'd like a common sense approach to REITs with, as you rightly mentioned, legislation on REITs can change very, very often. In fact, that's one of the key things in the US. So continually positive legislation on REITs in response to market conditions will be my other Christmas wish list.
Okay, good. Thank you. Axel.
Yeah, for the German regulator, I would say, please improve the REIT regime. This is just something for German investments, perhaps, but as we heard, we have a number of obstacles to create new REITs, one of them being that investments in residential assets are not allowed. In general, I think one of you said it already, we need more standards, European standard. I think that would help a lot to trigger more investments.
Good, thank you, Axel. David?
I think perhaps more consistency and clarity, and trying to sort of concertina the period during which these uncertainties applies, because I think sometimes that can impact on investment strategies. For example, insurance companies haven't been clear whether to start applying Solvency II internally or not, because they're not quite clear if and when it's going to be implemented. And I think, again, a slight element of balance, because there has been a tsunami of regulation, and in some ways that sort of puts a limitation on the sort of growth that Europe needs in some ways. And the sort of regulation on one level was a reaction of everything that went wrong, but there's a sense in which you just, in certain areas, it's maybe important to retain a balance. And certainly in the States, there's the Dodd-Frank Act, which is equivalent to some of their legislation, is a massive piece of legislation. And it's still not by any means fully implemented. And there's almost a sort of fatigue set in the States, because it's thousands and thousands of pages long. And it's trying to prescribe for every single type of situation. And the legislators are beginning to get to the point where you can see parts of it which won't get implemented.
Good. Thank you to the panel and the presentation so far. Thank you.